Hello everybody, it's Sayed Option here, going over what happened today in the market. As usual, first gonna go look at the futures. What happened was last night in the futures, around 4 a.m. there was some news about this new kind of, coronavirus that's coming. Um, New kind that they figure out. So it pushed down the futures a lot down, like to the 3600 on the ES, and it bounced back. And as you can see here on the 15 min and the 30 min, we got a golden cross here, like at 7 a.m., but it was weak. And then, but it started going into range until the open, and then as usual at the open, we had a little bit flush down. So whenever market open, it's red during the future time, during the pre-market, it's possible some people see that at the open they just want to sell whatever they have and get out. So it's very possible, like, even if it's bounced a little bit, it's high, there's a high chance that at the open gets a pullback. Anyway, that pullback was a gift, and for people who had like a put, or want to play put, or they want to do deep buy. But anyway, in this kind of situation, you want to be alert, you want to be ready, because you don't know what's going to happen. There is always, as I said, there's always deep buyers, and there is always news. So you have to see who's going to win over. Um, as you can see, we go to SPY. Um, Once it opens, at the open, let's look at the open, the 15 min and the 30 min was kind of looking, bullish if from TTM squeeze and MACD part. So it got a pullback. We're looking at the 5 min right now, and it gave a pullback, and it came to the level of 362, but it went right off above the 364. And once it broke the V, starts running. Here we got a stupid market order, somebody who put it, and it was a very slow rise. This kind of situation is not very favorable to play for day trading, because there's no pullback. It's just constant running. If you look here, the RSI was all the time oversold, overbought, 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 and it was not giving a dead cross or something. And so it was not really anything to do. You just had to buy and hold it. But pay attention in this kind of situation, when it's a slow rise, once you get a pullback, the premium can get killed significantly. For example, Microsoft, as you can see, Microsoft started running from morning, and it started running. The premium was slowly going up, 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 up. I remember at 225 for December 31, it was like went to 3.5, and then once you get a pullback here, it dropped significantly. So you gotta be careful when it's a slow rise. How's the premium going? And anyway, going back to individual name, so overall the market, it went down, and then it bounced back, a slow rise all day. End of the day was kind of in the range. It wanted to pull back, but it held the mid BB and the 15, and the close was okay. The 4 hours, it's not too much bearish, but you never know what's gonna happen the next day. I was playing very cautious today. So anyway, we go back to Apple. Apple, from the open, it dropped below this level 23. It's very important level, but once it went above it, it started making the V, and even though it did the V and it bounced up. So end of the day, what happened was there was a sudden news about the car business and stuff, and once you see something like that, you just want to grab the calls as soon as possible. So here's the play that you could have done. For example, if you know this guy, Walter Bloomberg, I have him on the notification. This is one of the main guy I have on Twitter on notification. So he sent a tweet about Apple at what time he sent it? He sent it at 3:35, right? So 3:35 he sent a tweet, and then look here at 3:35 exactly start bouncing. So once you see the tweet, you have to have your phone handy. You could have grabbed calls until this TTM squeeze, here. And even if you missed it, all this ride in the TTM squeeze, this light blue ball, you can wait for a pullback to the mid BB on the 1 min and grab it again into close, and the next thing right now is going higher after close. Anyway, the target I'm looking right now for the Apple, I'm hoping for 132. I don't know if it's gonna happen tomorrow. As long as it opens above 128 and held there, it's gonna be fine. Otherwise, it's just sell at open. Because this news about Apple Car is not something new. It's already, people know that Apple is working on the car stuff, but we have to see what's about it. Hopefully, get some upgrade. Maybe it starts rising again. But anyhow, as you can see here, the 15 min and 30 min, the MACD was upward. The hourly was very good. The 4 hour, you get a red bar here, but it turned to blue right now. And the statistic fast, you see how upward it is. You just look at this angle. So there's a high chance this is gonna open 130 tomorrow, hopefully, at the market, not just before and then pull back. And it's possible to go 132. If it goes above that, it has a chance to run higher. We have, let me just put this one here. Let me draw another Fibonacci. Let's see, where is Apple going? So we just put this one here. So I have a long, if somebody asks me, I have a long target for Apple for 151. But between here to there, 151.91 and then 132.58. So we're looking at, if it goes above 132, we're looking at 137 target, 144, and 151. And the previous all-time high, I think, was 138. Anyhow, let's go back to the next name. Amazon, they closed one of their warehouse, so at the morning was bearish. It pulled down to the level that it was the bottom of the previous day on Friday, and it had a hard bounce from there, and it bounced. And this level 32.13 is really important level. So you can see here when it got aligned, this yellow turns to blue, and here too. So you get, it was a good play, to grab it and get out there. And the rest of the day was nothing special there. Nvidia was actually crazy. It dropped significantly to the bottom of the BB on 30 min and the 15 min, and bounced from there and was just rising crazy until almost near close. Baba, I mean, about this news that China stuff is just a little bit scary to swing it right now, but is it still looking good? I mean, the daily start having the first yellow bar, so that's very good sign. It's, when you turns red to yellow, it's possible that this is start reversing big. And if that problem with the China government gets resolved, if US government doesn't says anything about Alibaba, so this can probably go back all the way to all-time high. But it's just news driven right now. Shop was very interesting too. You see, once it took over the high of the day, it starts running to the next target, 1191, and the all-time high was 1206. It got near there, it didn't pass it, but it's under watch. This, as I showed you guys before, I have a target for it if it gets over 1213, 1248. Netflix was nothing interesting. I did not touch it except just everything went down and bounced. So you just had to pick the name you wanted to play. Tesla, I was expecting a bounce into close because I thought maybe there's gonna be some people that they're gonna buy in the high volume, like same like Friday at the end of the close. But because of the news of Apple, it starts having a big drop. I was hoping for a bigger drop, but it held. So there's so many people who are having Tesla, so they do deep buy. And as you can see here, it was this kind of play is risky. It comes down and bounce big. It comes down and bounce big. It's risky to play. I mean, same weekly. So I played next week, not this week. The next week options. And it went. I mean, and if you notice Tesla, they're killing premiums a lot. Tesla is known for that. Once the news is over, algos start killing premiums until another something comes up. Facebook, I did not play that, but that's same like other names had a bounce. Microsoft was very interesting. It got over to 220 level, which was a main level last couple of days that it resisted to go higher or was just jumping around it. But after that, it's just constant run, and you can see here the 5 min, the MACD was just not even giving a dead cross or touch until here, which you get to 223 level. It gave a dead cross here, and that was the time to get out. Google, I had a target of 1697. It did hit it in the morning and it bounced from there, and it was very interesting bounce. So as you can see here, the 4 hour, the red is turning to yellow. So the daily is still not looking good. The weekly, I mean, it's about to giving a dead cross, but still the TTM squeeze is bullish. So it's a little bit tricky how to play this for now. And with this all this lawsuit against it and stuff. AMD, because of the Intel, because of Microsoft making their chips right now, was risky. It was a good swing of put from Friday and to lock it here in the morning. Um, but end of the day, nothing special. I did not touch that. Square, again, due to Bitcoin is going higher. It was good in the morning jumping. And then end of the day, when something is running an new all-time high and goes up, 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 when you see a 15 min gave a dead cross, you can switch to playing puts. And you can see here that it gave a dead cross on the 15 min. Was not bad to play puts and make some extra profit here. SPY, I mean, as I said, was just a slowly rising. A slow rise is not the favorite type of play for day traders, because you wanted something that goes up and down, so you have times to get in and out. Not just get in the morning and wait until the end of the day. You never know what's gonna happen. So and especially if something is slowly rise, once you get a big drop, like not a big drop, even a small drop, the premium can drop a lot. Same for QQ. It was congratulations whoever played Lotto. It was just very interesting how QQ bounced. Um, Roku, obviously the all-time high was 356, and in the morning, if you notice, it had I posted it that this looks bullish, and it started going to 349 level. It bounced around it a little bit, but then here you can see on the 5 min, it got to 356, and then if you know, the 356 was all-time high. I think that 352 was the all-time high. Yes. So here was, once you get over 352 was all-time high the previous couple of days. It went to the next level 356, and the close was nothing special. Boeing, again driven by news, nothing special. Moderna was good in the morning. I was expecting it to go higher from there, but apparently I don't know what's going on. Again, closed below 138, so we have to see what's gonna happen there. Bidu, again, was a good play in the morning. I did not touch it. That one now. Airbnb was very interesting actually. Airbnb was just crazy. So due to the news and people are gonna be locked down and stuff, this was just obvious that it's gonna drop, and it did drop, and it went to 145, but it held there, and then it bounced back above it. And as you note here, once it went back above it, yes, it went a little bit above, but even if you miss all this time to buy it, as you can see here at the 12 o'clock, the TTM squeeze start giving a bar and it starts rising. And so you're gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe this is gonna make a, hit the new all-time high, or maybe make a new all-time high. So it starts going above 155, and the all-time high was 165. It went above it, and once it went above 165, the premium just get like 50% higher, because algos push the premium higher once something start making a new all-time high, because they don't know how far it's gonna go up. So when it went up, as you can see here, the next level was 171, and it resisted to go above there. And once it gave a dead cross, it was just no time. I mean, no point to play it anymore. And the 15 min went to get the dead cross here. Even if you didn't want to pay attention to this, the statistic fast gave you an earlier warning that this is gonna probably go down. So it went down and touched the mid BB on the 15 and closed below 165. So we have to see what's gonna happen tomorrow. But it's still 29 for this. Maybe gets it tomorrow. Neo was very nice. People who ever played, but I don't like this name, so I'm not interested. Banks, nothing special. It just had a gap up. Night got an upgrade and stuff. So that's pretty much it. A Snow, I thought was actually interesting too. Snow, I saw a lot of people talking about it. When you see something and it is a name that everybody is just talking about it on Twitter, know that a lot of people have position and there should be a move coming. So it was nice going from 334 to 50, and you can see here the 15 minutes start rising here too, and before you get a dead cross at the 5 minute get out. VLDR, again, same news with Apple. because of Apple at 335 starts running, and actually this was a better play than Tesla and Apple. I have to draw Fibonacci on this one and see what are the levels. Anyway, if nobody has any question or anything, that's it for today. The ES again looking weekly is okay, daily is a little bit downward, 4 hours it's holding there. Stochastic fast thing is holding. The close was okay. We have to see what's the fact about this news about the new coronavirus type. If it's gonna be true, it's possible to drag market down again. So it's just all depends on the news right now. Even if you guys remember in the February and March when Corona started coming, at first we had some drop and then market consolidated. It went even a little bit up and down, but the final drops came after it. So if this is gonna be a serious, we're gonna have a lot of more drops. But if not, there's so many deep buyers out there. They're gonna stop. They're gonna continue buying. So follow the market trend. Right now, I mean, it's not the perfect situation for swing. I mean, just some specific name like Apple was nice on the news. Right now, it's going a little bit higher after market. Let's see if it gets to 130.26 tomorrow. If it gets there, possible 132 we're looking at. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a wonderful one. See you guys tomorrow.